Hi guys, it's Erik-Weisz with a new lockpicking video. The lock I have today is the Dome IX6KG. It has 5 pins in the main stack and one additional 6th pin that is driven by the interactive element in the key, this KG Kugel. And it is arranged slightly to the left from the main stack. What is interesting about this individual lock is that it came with only this one key. And if you have a look at it, you see that the bitting is different on both sides. And I've never seen that before, don't know what's the reason, but anyway, quite interesting to have something like that in the collection. But now, without further ado, let's put this thing in a vise and see what it takes to pick it open. All right, the IX6KG is now in the vise. Here's the key again. Works nicely. And for tensioning, I use this tensioner from Multipick. Insert it on the left-hand side and turn clockwise. And for picking, I use the ELG Pro number 11. First, I try to set the interactive element. There's a blocker pin, which is good for orientation because I know it's behind the blocker pin. And there it is, hopefully. Orientation, there it is, okay. So now for the main stack. Number 1 is loose, 2 is binding. Have to be careful because they tend to be overset. Now 1 is binding. 3, 4, 5. 5 is binding. I think I lost 1 and 2 again. 1, 2, they are both loose. 3 is still loose. 4, 5. It's a bit of ping pong now. Maybe it's also the interactive element, I don't know. Let's check that again. What is the field set? One, 2, 3. 4 is now binding, a little core rotation. 5 is loose. 1, some more core rotation. 2 is loose. 3 is binding. This needs to be set really deep, I think. 4, and there we go. All right. Okay, then let's have a look what's inside. I have removed the back part already, so that we can cut it a bit easier. Okay, it's locked up again. Let's remove this C-clip. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's take a pinning tray again. Can use the key in the right orientation, of course. So, and what we also need is a follower. Take the cam out. And I think normal follower should do. There we go, let's see. Let's rotate it a bit. so that we don't get trouble. Let's try. And there we go. And what do we see? We have 5 pins here and the interactive element and the blocker pin. Let's see if we have something else on the other side. We have 2 passive pins here. Let's take them out first. And now let's take out the others. That's number 5, but I will put it into number 7. Then use the other chambers for interactive pin, and this is a torpedo and chamber number 4. And there's the blocker pin, which is a bit longer than the other one. This is number 3, also a torpedo. Number 2, which seems to have a steel insert for drill protection maybe. And number 1, a standard. Alright, that's all about the core. Nothing special otherwise, no countermilling or so. And let's have a look at the driver pins. Number 1 is standard, 2 is standard, also with a steel insert, I think, yes, just like the key pin. This is a nice rattlesnake. We have number 4, which is also a rattlesnake. And then we should have the interactive pin, which has an interesting shape. And then we have number 5, which is a standard. Otherwise we have still some springs. So 5. And there should be another one for the interactive element. Let's see if we get that out also. This seems to be difficult. What tool could I use? I'm afraid I have no tool to put that out. But as you hopefully saw, the interactive pin worked anyway, so I will perhaps simply leave it in. Otherwise, nothing special about the housing, the groove for the sidebar. For which sidebar? There's no sidebar, no. Only the chambers for the main stack. I don't know, maybe this is also used for other models of the iX series. So yeah, let me give you a close-up of the pins. Oops, let's have some focus. And as you can see, there are some different security pins, rattlesnakes, and torpedo pins. Well, interesting lock. Not too difficult to pick. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Bye bye.